Good morning, primary class. This is Miss Daniela with your Tuesday lesson in our story, God's Promise in the Sky. As Noah and his family came out of the ark, the very first thing they did was to offer a sacrifice. He thanked God for keeping them alive and safe all through those long months that they had been in the ark. He was also thanking God for the promise made so long ago that Jesus would come and die for us so we can live forever. As Noah offered sacrifices, God was happy that Noah had chosen to be true and faithful to him. But maybe Noah was wondering whether the world would ever have another flood. What did God promise them after that? Genesis 9 verse 11 says, "And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by waters of a flood, neither shall there be any more flood to destroy the earth." God told him he would give them a beautiful reminder of his promise. It would be a rainbow. A rainbow? What was a rainbow? No one had ever seen a rainbow. "Look up," someone said. There, arching in front of them, was the most beautiful rainbow you could ever imagine. We read in verses 12 through 17. "And God said, 'This is the token of the covenant that I make between me and you, and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations.'" That means to continue on. "I do set my bow in the cloud. It shall be a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that a bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh of this earth." And God said to Noah, "This is the token of the covenant, which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth." What a beautiful way to remind us of God's promise. I just love seeing rainbows. Every time we see a rainbow, we can remember the very first one and the promise that God gave us. Have you heard of any floods? Well, we just had some here in Kentucky, didn't we? Yes, Satan has made some terrible floods, but has one ever covered the whole earth since that first rainbow? No. And we can always depend on God's promises, can't we? So even when we had all that flooding and all that rain, we knew that God wasn't going to destroy the whole world with a flood, because he has promised us and he's been faithful. And every time we see a rainbow, we can remember that promise.